So before starting the video, I just wanted to note that we were doing it while keeping social distancing in mind, because it's not easy to observe through the camera. But the camera itself and the drone that was in use were done at well over 10 feet to keep myself, my masked self, might I emphasize, away from the two speakers. The two speakers are Jake and Finn, whom of which are brothers and are in the same household. So that's why they're not wearing a mask, on top of the fact that we can't hear them through the microphone as easily while they have masks on. But once again, emphasizing that I am well away from both of them, and we have kept social distancing in mind, even though it might not be easily observed through the camera. Beyond that, I hope you enjoy the video and have a great Memorial Day. Thank you.
Hello Scouts and Scouters, happy Memorial Day. My name is Jake, I'm here with my brother Finn, and today we're going to be showing you guys some flag etiquette. Alright, so for the flags, when you are presenting or in an audience, you will always see that the American flag is to the speaker's right, and any other flag, be it another nation's flag or the troop flag or the pack flag, is always going to be to the speaker's left. In this case, I have the American flag to my right, I'm the speaker, and the Canadian flag to my left as the speaker. You guys, it's flip-flopped. Canadians on your right, Americans on your left. So when you have your nation's flags and you have more than one nation, like the Canadian and the American, you want to make sure that they're at the same level on different flagpoles. If you look at the United Nations, they have all the different flags of all the different nations that are part of that organization, all on different flagpoles at the same height. It shows a unity for the different countries and the camaraderie of the different countries. All right, so now we're looking at raising and lowering a flag on a flagpole. We've already talked about how to do it when you're presenting. So now this is how you raise and lower during a ceremony, such as the opening of a meeting. Notice how we are moving forward, starting with our left foot in unison. Now, in a normal ceremony, when we have more people, we would have a master of ceremonies who gives overarching commands, such as color guard, attention, troop, attention. And then the person who's holding the flag or the flag bearer, they have smaller commands, such as forward march or halt or about face. And all of these commands make it look almost effortless and super in unison. Now, once we get to the flagpole, one person has to undo the halyard, which is what we call the rope that goes all the way up the flagpole. Now, once the halyard is undone, we clip in the flag. Once you're at the flagpole, there's a different way to raise it than there is to lower it. Raising it up, you have to go at a quick pace. Lowering, on the other hand, you want to slow that pace down. So the way I remember this personally is you speed up and you slow down. In a ceremony, we would lower the flag by walking up to it in a similar fashion to when we raised it. The only difference would be that the command from the master of ceremonies would be to prepare to lower the American colors. Notice how Finn undoes the halyard again, and we make an A. This time, Finn is letting it run slowly through his hands as I am pulling down on it slowly. Once it comes down, I gather it up and unclip the halyard, and as I'm holding the flag, Finn proceeds to run the halyard back up, or the clips on the halyard back up the flagpole. On Memorial Day, until noon, all flags are supposed to be flown at half mast. In order to fly them at half mast, you raise them all the way up to the top of the flagpole, and then you lower them. So when we're folding the flag, we want to make sure that we keep the blue star field on the outside. So our first step is to fold it in half. Then, once we folded it in half, we grab the four corners again. This time, the blue field is facing down. Upon folding it in half again, we now have a blue field on both sides, effectively giving us an outside of blue. Now I take my side and fold it into a triangle and slowly walk towards Finn, folding it into triangles. Once we get to the end, we tuck the little end piece that's left over into the flag, and then I go back to holding it point up in my arms. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day, and remember what this is for. This is for remembering our fallen soldiers and other heroes. And I'm sorry that we can't be with you guys this summer at camp, but look forward to more videos like this coming out. We're gonna try and make this as fun for you guys as we possibly can. Thanks for watching.